Hi boys and girls, welcome back. It's ice cream week and today we're going to be doing 2 worksheets. The first worksheet we're going to do is called Scooping Up Sounds. And if you look closely, what's wrong with these ice cream cones? What are they missing? They're missing their scoops, that's right. And their scoops have what on them? They have pictures. So I need your help to figure out which ice cream scoop belongs on which ice cream cone. And at the bottom we have letters, so we have to think of what sound those letters make. That's our first worksheet. The second worksheet we're going to do is called Graphing Popsicles. And we're going to count and color and see how many popsicles we have. And there's 3 different kinds. So to do these worksheets, you're going to need a pair of scissors. You'll also need glue or tape. And then if you have crayons or colored pencils. Are you ready to get started? Okay, perfect. So first we need to write our name at the top where it says name. If you need help, your grown-up can write it in a yellow highlighter and you can trace. And to remember, always start your letters at the top, that's right. And your helper hand is holding your paper. Okay, I wrote my name, did you? Excellent. Now let's go over our ice cream cones. Who can tell me the first ice cream cone on the left, what letter is this? It's I, that's right. And there's 2 I's. There's uppercase I and lowercase I. Who can tell me what sound does letter I make? It makes 2 sounds. That's right. If you said it makes the I sound, you're right, like insect. What other sound does letter I make? It says its name, that's right. It says I for ice cream. So letter I makes 2 sounds. It makes the sound I, like its name, and it makes the I sound. How about the ice cream cone on the right? That's letter J, that's right, uppercase and lowercase j. And what sound does letter J make? J, that's right, like jam. So we need to figure out which picture belongs on which ice cream cone by listening to the sound. So put those listening ears on, okay? The first ice cream scoop at the top, who knows what that's a picture of? That's right, that is jam or jelly. So we're going to color that scoop purple. So take out your purple crayon and we're going to color it purple. So I'm just coloring the picture. What is pictured under the jam? What's this? An igloo, that's right. We're going to color the igloo blue. And do you find igloos where it's hot or where it's cold? Where it's cold, that's right. What's under the igloo? What's this? That's right, I see a guitar and a drum. So what are all of these called? Instruments, that's right. So let's color the instruments. We're going to color the guitar brown. The drum red. And the trumpet yellow. So these are all instruments. What's under the instruments? It's a type of car, that's right. It's a Jeep. Let's color the Jeep red. We're going to color the Jeep red and the tires black. Does anyone here have a mommy or daddy that drives a Jeep? Oh, me too. I love my Jeep. Okay, what's under the Jeep? Okay, it looks like glass, that's right. Looks like we put something in it. It has a top or a lid. It's a jar. We're going to color the jar brown. Maybe it's a jar of maple syrup. Okay, that's our jar. We have one more scoop left to color. What's it a picture of? It's at the bottom. It's a close. It's a type of lizard. It's an iguana. We're going to color it green. And now that all of our pictures are colored, we have to cut them out. So if you see there are dotted lines, we're going to trace them. Your grown-up can trace them for you and you can cut. You'll start cutting on the big lines first. And then you'll cut on the little lines in the middle. Okay, so it should look like this. And now you're going to cut. Remember, when you're cutting, your thumb is at the top. Your helper hand is holding your paper. Start on the big line first. Right, we always cut on the big lines first. And now, we're going to cut on the little lines in the middle. My helper hand is holding my paper. My thumb is at the top. Okay, when you're done cutting, put your scissors down. We'll get our glue ready. Oops. I forgot to cut one piece. All right, now we're ready. So we have to sort our pictures by the sounds that they make. Okay, so first we're going to start with my first picture, and it is the jam. That's right. So what sound does jam or jelly make? J. Good. And which cone makes the J sound? The I cone or the J cone? J. J. Good. So we're going to glue the jam or the jelly in the first box on the J cone. So put a little bit of glue and stick it on. The next picture is the Jeep. That's right. So what sound does Jeep make? J. Good. So where should we put the Jeep? On the I cone or the J cone? J. Good. How many scoops does the J cone have? 1, 2. It has 2 scoops. My next picture is the igloo. That's right. And what sound does an igloo make when you say the word igloo? So what letter does igloo start with? Does it start with J or does it start with I? It starts with I, that's right. Glue the igloo in the first box on the I cone. Okay, next we have instruments. That's right, instruments. And what sound does the word instruments make when you say it? Good, instruments. So does instruments start with I or J? It starts with I, that's right. We're going to glue the instruments above the igloo. How many scoops does the I ice cream cone have? 1, 2, it has 2. They have the same amount. They both have 2 scoops. Let's see what picture is next. Who knows what this is? The jar, that's right. And what sound does the jar make when you say the word jar? Listen to the first letter. J. Good, J. So what letter do you think jar starts with? Does it start with I or does it start with J? J. It starts with J, that's right. Glue the jar above the Jeep. And our last picture is the iguana. What sound does iguana make when you say the name? Iguana, that's right, So does it start with J or does it start with I? Iguana, good, it starts with I. Glue the iguana above the instruments. Did we fill in all of the boxes? We did, thumbs up. How many scoops does the I ice cream cone have? Who can help me count? 1, 2, 3. How many scoops does the J ice cream cone have? Help me count. 1, 2, 3. Do they have the same amount or are they different? They have the same. They both have 3 scoops. So our I ice cream cone has an igloo. So let's say it together. I, igloo, Good. Let's say this one. I, instrument, Excellent. One more. I, iguana, Great job. Now we're going to say that with the J cone. J, jar, oh, not jar, silly me. J, jam, J. Good. J, Jeep, J. Good. One more. J, jar, J. Excellent. 2 thumbs up. That was a little tricky, but you boys and girls did a great job helping me fill up my ice cream cones. And before we start our math worksheet, let's just color those ice cream cones brown. We have to give them some nice detail. Okay, our ice cream cones are complete. Thumbs up, great work. Now we're going to do our math worksheet, and that's called graphing popsicles. And we have to write our name at the top. So go ahead and write your name. If you need help, your grown-up can trace it for you. Remember, start your letters at the top. Did everyone write their name? Good, okay. So let's look at our worksheet. On the left, there are 3 popsicles. 1, 2, 3. Are they the same or are they different? They're different, that's right. How can we tell that they're different? What makes them different? Let's look at the first popsicle. How many are pictured here? Just 1, that's right. Does this one have dots or stripes, or is it plain? It's plain, good. Look at the middle box. How many popsicles are in this picture? 1, 2, that's right, it has 2 sticks and 2 popsicles. Are they plain? Do they have dots? Do they have stripes? They're plain, that's right. And let's look at the bottom, the one at the bottom. How many popsicles are in this box? 1, good. And look closely, does this popsicle have stripes? Is it plain? Does it have dots? It has stripes, that's right. It's different from this one. This one looks skinny and it has no stripes, it's plain. This one looks a little bit fatter and wider and it has stripes. So they're all different. And now we have to figure out where these popsicles go. We have to match them. Do you think you can help me match them to the correct box? Okay, good. Let's color our popsicles first. So the first popsicle at the top, we're going to color it purple. We'll make it a grape flavor. And then at the bottom, we have to color all the popsicles that look like this purple. So we're going to color the second one at the top. And that's it. Right? Are there any more popsicles that look like this one? No, just one. Now we're going to do the second box. We're going to make those popsicles cherry. So color them red. And now we have to look at the bottom and color all of these popsicles red if they look like this. So let's see, let's look at the first row. Which popsicles look like this one? Good, the first box does and the last box. They both have 2 popsicles in their box. How about the bottom row? Do any of these popsicles look like this one? Good, this one does over here. So color it red. Excellent. Now we need to color this popsicle, the one with the stripes. So let's make this popsicle blueberry. So we'll pick blue and we'll make it orange. So we have 2 colors, blue and orange. The first stripe at the top is blue, then orange in the middle, and then blue again at the bottom. So it's blue, orange, blue. And now we have to find all the popsicles at the bottom that look like this one with the stripes. So it's whatever popsicles are left. We have 1 at the top and we have 3 at the bottom. How's everyone doing? Are we all coloring our popsicles with the stripes? Excellent. Make sure you're holding your crayon the right way and your helper hand is holding the paper. We don't want our paper to slip, right? Okay, did we color all the popsicles on the bottom? We did. Now it's time to cut them out and then sort them. So your grown-up can trace for you and then you can cut. We're going to cut across the top line first and then the bottom. So it should look like this. And now I'm going to trace the little lines. Okay, I'm going to cut the lines on the end first. Now I have a rectangle left. I'm going to cut on the line in the middle next. And now all you have to do is cut on the little lines right in the middle. Okay, when you're done cutting, give me a thumbs up. Great job, and we'll get started. I'm going to move my scraps out of the way. I'm going to put my crayons away so I have a clean workspace because it's hard to work when it's messy, right? Okay. Okay, excellent. We're ready. I see a lot of thumbs up. Let's get started. We are going to start with the box at the top, the purple popsicle. So we need to find it in my pictures here. So is the purple popsicle in the top row or in the bottom row? You can yell it out. It's at the top row, that's right. And which picture is it? The first, the second, the third, or the fourth? Or you can say the last. It's the last picture, that's right. So we are going to glue the purple popsicle next to the purple popsicle at the top. You can use your glue or you can use your tape. Do we have any more purple popsicles in my pictures here? No, no more. Okay, let's look at the middle picture. The red popsicles, right? There's 2 red popsicles. We need to find them in my pictures. So in the top row, where is the picture with the red popsicles? Is it the first picture, the middle picture, or the last picture? Yell it out. It's the middle picture. Good, glue it on. And at the bottom row, is it in the middle or at the end? It's in the middle, good. I did hear a friend say that it's also at the end, that's right. Do we have any more red popsicles in my pictures down here? No, we got them all. And now we need to do the last box, which is the stripes, right? The blueberry and orange striped popsicle. So we're going to glue them all in the boxes. And I know some of my popsicle sticks got cut off when I was printing it. So they look a little different, but they're still the same. Okay, did we finish putting all of my pictures on in their boxes? We sorted them all? We did, there's none left. Now we need to count because there's 3 boxes at the bottom and it says, write how many. So let's see. The first popsicle has how many? How many purple popsicles are there? Just 1, that's right. So we're going to write the number 1 in the first box. Let's look at the middle box. How many red popsicles are there? Who can help me count? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 red popsicles. So we're going to write the number 3 in the second box. And now all the way at the bottom, the popsicles with the stripes, let's count. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4, so write the number 4 in this box at the bottom. Great job. Which popsicle color or flavor had the most? The ones with the stripes, that's right, it had 4. Which popsicle flavor had the least? That means not so many. The purple one, right, it only had 1. Which popsicle flavor was in the middle? The cherry one, that's right, it had 3. Excellent job, 2 thumbs up. You boys and girls did another great job with this math activity. Awesome counting and coloring. I'll see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.